Yeah.
So I mean, I jumped off with a first mild one. I
Hmm.
mean, I show you mine, you show me yours, right? Is that how this goes?
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Um, I think I want to start with um, a specific toilet papering story. If if the people out there in the nether don't understand what toilet papering is, it's when you toilet paper someone's house or their trees or bushes in the front of their house or whatever. You just take it's simple. It's as simple as it sounds. You just take rolls of toilet paper and throw it all over their property, and then hopefully don't get caught and run away. It's a simple prank. We used to do it to our high school. Every time you were a senior, when you would graduate, you toilet paper the high school, and it was this whole thing where the cops would chase us. I don't know if you were there when we did ours. I don't think you were because you graduated from a different high school.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
But it was a big old
Ours
deal
wasn't that
trying to
great.
like up the last class and try and do one more and try and make it better and try and like do all this stuff. And then you look out there and be like, uh, I mean, God rest his soul, the janitor at the time would be out there all by himself picking it up, and then you feel bad. And then all of a
Hmm.
sudden there'd be a bunch of elementary classes out there helping him clean it up. Like it was it
Hmm.
was an ordeal. Like it was cool.
Yeah, and then by the time we got up there, the cops would like almost monitor while we were doing it, make sure we weren't doing anything else because they knew we were going to do it.
Because each class turned into doing that.
I know. I have a visitor.
You do.
I don't know if she'll be want to be on the podcast or not.
I brought you a surprise.
I heard a.
She brought me a beer. One of these, the delicious Christmas ales.
Oh yeah, look what I got.
Bush.
Nice.
Well, I've been drinking these Athletic Brew IPAs,
Yeah.
The NAs.
but they're delicious. Thank you.
Welcome. Have fun.
I'm surprised you didn't wear a
Cold.
sweater.
It's kind of cold in here.
I know, I like it.
Yeah. Do you?
Mhm.
Okay. Good. Good.
You want to say anything? You want to say hi to Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Hi,
I
Carrie.
can't hear him.
He said hi.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
She's
quality right there.
her weekly pop in. We should
Yep.
keep like a running tally of how many times she like pops in, like unannounced pop ins.
Well, I told her, I was like, I'll let you know. I said I might need a beer here soon if you're willing. And I was like, only if you're not too cozy. Because she just got back from a workout class, then a yoga class.
Okay, so
And she has
that was
spent,
her way of like, I'm not gonna get up here in a few minutes. He can have this beer, and I'm not gonna get up in 10.
yeah. Let me put it in my cooler that I don't have. I still have to get a cooler for this place. It'll happen. Anyway, so back to the toilet papering. Um, it wasn't as fun when we were seniors because the cops were there, like monitoring, even helping, kind of giggling. Like, didn't make it fun when you don't have to run from the cops. What's the thrill, you know? And then they actually had us clean up the toilet paper the next day. Our
That's
whole
not fun.
class
I
had
don't
to.
want to do that.
Like, the point of toilet papering is so you don't clean it up. So it was
So
kind of fun. I mean, I remember Nathan Keller lit up a cigar on the front steps, and he had a couple for us because he was super into cigars.
yeah.
That was
So
about the coolest part.
my first time toilet papering was with. We've said his name a couple of times. We haven't said his full name yet, but it was with Drew, and it was with his mom took us to toilet paper somebody like kind of like down the street and across the street. Were you with
I was
us when
about
we did
to
that?
I was about to tell that story.
Oh, okay, then I'll back up because I thought that was
Yeah,
your
yeah,
story
yeah.
you're talking about was your senior year. Like this
No,
is
no, no. I was
awesome.
just saying that was part of the toilet papering, and I was explaining to people that it's
Okay,
like I don't know if it's
I'll
just
shut
a
up.
Midwest thing. I don't know if any of my West Coast friends will think we're crazy. I don't know. Um, welcome to the Midwest, I guess. So one of the situations we usually would have a sleepover. We're all in our fifth, sixth grade age range, I think, or maybe even into junior high. And we would normally have one of the older brothers from one of our friends, like one of the siblings, drive us until we got our own licenses. And we still did the stuff even after we turned 16. Yes, because we were those people. But there was, we were really mean too, I think, because the way we chose who we would toilet paper wasn't necessarily friends of ours. They were people that got made fun of or people we didn't like. And that's not
Well,
the way to prank. You prank
like
people you know.
early on, that was definitely how we did it. But like at later on in life, you would do it as like like the friend you poked fun of in your friend group, somebody you were friends with, you hung out regularly, right? But like early
Yeah.
on, like we were just like, oh, this kid's a nerd, let's do it to him. Like,
Yep. Yep. So without naming names, unfortunately, this gentleman was not one of our friends. He was one that got made fun of, but still part of the same church because we all grew up going to church, and they didn't last in the community long. I don't know if what we did was part of the reason why they left, but in any case, I could see what we did as part of the reason. So we gathered all of our things. We were close enough in proximity to this house that we didn't need a vehicle. So we put on our army gear or black clothes and like beanies and like face masks and stuff because we always made it like a mission. So it was kind of fun. At least I remember doing that. So we couldn't be seen. We'd be in the shadows and stuff. We had backpacks or whatever we needed to carry our toilet paper in. If we didn't have a vehicle, I think we would usually just throw like a 24 or 48 pack of toilet paper rolls into a van when we would do it that way. I remember this house had a very big pine tree in the front yard. And our
huge.
goal, I
Okay.
remember, was to try to get it as high as possible. So we were toilet paper in this house, and I forget all the minute details. I might need your help with some of them, but I remember lights turning on, us running, and I'm pretty sure we got chased by the mom. And then I also heard, am I skipping any details? During the
I got a
cleanup,
couple
she
I
like
want
hurt
to add.
herself.
Like, I don't know how far you're in. So, one, like
I
we
mean,
already
I'm
said how
basically
old.
to the end because
Okay, so we never talked about how old we were. Like,
no,
we were
I
probably
thought the age range was somewhere between fifth grade and junior high.
like we're probably like fifth, sixth grade. Like, very, very young.
Okay.
Our buddy's mom was the one that took us to go get toilet paper. And then our buddy's mom was the one that was like standing across the street watching us do this to these people's houses.
I
And
totally
then
forgot about that.
the next morning, that woman called our buddy's mom. I almost just dropped her full name. Our buddy's mom, and was like, "You guys need to come over and clean this up now." And our buddy's mom was like, "Well, they're still sleeping. I'll come over and clean it up." So she went back over there the next morning and cleaned up all that toilet paper.
Oh no. Oh wow. I don't remember that.
I remember lights
I
turning on
remember.
and us hiding, but like I almost did it again. She like buddy's mom was just standing across the street, like watching all this. All the lights turn on, and she's just smiling, having a good old time. Like it was nothing.
I don't remember her being there because I
Oh,
remember all of
I
our
remember it
parents, or at least my
so clearly
parents.
because I thought it was so wild.
I remember my parents getting very upset. Grounded, I guess, probably yelled at. They came and picked me up the next day. We had to go clean it up. I had to apologize. I remember that because according to the story that they told all the parents, because I think at least where we went to church, there was a
Mhm.
church directory.
Yeah.
Everyone had everyone else's phone number at any time. They could look in the church directory and call whoever. That's back when people had landlines.
Pictures of the family
Called
and all
my
the
parents.
kids, names and
Yep.
phone numbers. It was the whole thing in there.
Yep. So they called my house and told my parents what happened. And then my parents were not happy because they knew each kid and they
Mhm.
called each family. And they also said that she almost broke her neck trying to get the toilet paper from the top of the tree.
Oh my
Most of
god.
that toilet paper will just go away with some rain. Just leave it.
Yeah. Jesus. I don't like it's
But yeah,
bad.
that was insane. I do remember that one.
I don't even remember that person's name or who they were. Like that's how I'll just blame it on my memory. Like that's how bad it is. But
Okay. I can tell you after,
Yeah. Okay.
or I can text it to you.
Yeah.
I'll text it to you.
I probably still don't remember.